Scene script. Have you ever wondered what would happen if we could utilize the full capacity of our brain? It's an intriguing thought, isn't it? A common myth floats around suggesting we only use 10% of our brain. But let's set the record straight. This 10% claim is a myth, debunked by neuroscientists and researchers worldwide. However, that doesn't mean our brain isn't a remarkable powerhouse of potential. Our brain, this 3-pound organ, is the command center for the human nervous system. It receives signals from the body's sensory organs and outputs information to the muscles. It's responsible for our thoughts, feelings, memories, and so much more. Sure, we might not just use 10% of our brain, but does that mean we're using it to its full potential? We are yet to fully understand or utilize the tremendous capabilities that our brain holds. So, what if we could tap into that hidden potential? Let's find out. To understand what using 100% of our brain means, first we need to comprehend how our brain works. Our brain, an intricate masterpiece of nature, is composed of different regions, each playing a crucial role in our daily life. Let's simplify this complex science and take a closer look at some of these parts. The frontal lobe, located at the front of the brain, is the decision-making center. It's like the CEO of a company, making all the executive decisions, from choosing what we eat for breakfast to deciding whether we should take a risk or play it safe. It's also in charge of our personality and how we communicate with others. Then we have the occipital lobe, positioned at the back of the brain. It's our personal cinema, processing all the visual information we receive and painting the world as we see it. Imagine being unable to recognize your own reflection or getting lost in your own house. That's how crucial the occipital lobe is, but here's the fascinating part. Different tasks activate different parts of the brain. When you're solving a math problem, your parietal lobe, the region responsible for processing numerical and spatial information, lights up. When you're listening to your favorite song, your temporal lobe, where auditory processing and memory happen, gets into action. And here's the kicker. At any given moment, we're using more than just 10% of our brain. Even as you're listening to this, various parts of your brain are working together, processing this information, understanding the words, forming images, making connections. It's a symphony of activity, not just a solo performance. So, if we are already using more than 10%, what does it mean to use 100% of our brain? Well, that's a question that takes us into the realm of myths and facts, possibilities and limitations, but that's a story for another scene. The idea of using 100% of our brain is a fascinating concept, but what does it truly imply? It's a question that has captured the imagination of many, yet the reality is quite different. If we were to use 100% of our brain at the same time, it would mean every single area of our brain is firing all at once, and that's not how our brain functions. Our brain operates on a need-to-use basis, activating different regions depending on the task at hand. It's a wonderfully efficient system, ensuring we don't waste energy on unnecessary brain activity. And let's not forget about brain plasticity, the extraordinary ability of our brain to adapt and change throughout our lives. It forms new connections, reorganizes pathways, and even creates new neurons. This remarkable adaptability allows us to learn, grow, and recover from brain injuries. But even if we can't use 100% of our brain at once, we can still strive to maximize our brain's potential. So, how can we strive to maximize our brain's potential? Well, it's worth noting that the brain is like any other muscle in our body. It needs regular exercise to stay strong and sharp. Engaging in stimulating activities like reading, solving puzzles, or learning a new language can boost your cognitive abilities. Equally important is maintaining a healthy diet. Nutrient-rich foods, particularly those high in omega-3 fatty acids, antioxidants, and B vitamins, can support brain health and improve memory and concentration. Additionally, getting enough sleep is crucial. During sleep, our brains consolidate memories and remove toxins, which helps us wake up feeling refreshed and ready to face the day's challenges. And let's not forget the power of mental challenges. Pushing your brain to learn new skills, solve complex problems, or even play a musical instrument can help to forge new neural pathways, promoting brain plasticity and cognitive resilience. While the idea of using 100% of our brain is a myth, there's no limit to what we can achieve when we take care of our brain and strive to reach our full potential.